got to stop this scary shit as a black community. We got to stop being afraid to open our eyes and look at what's going on in front of us, because the environment that we're living in is changing day by fucking day. One of the biggest changes that we're starting to see is Donald Trump taking over policing. He's trying to make America safer by creating National Guard units to quell civil unrest. If you recall on the previous stream, I told you guys that Donald Trump releasing the troops in DC was a test run. He wanted to see what he can get away with, how much trouble he got in, what they're going to have to do to try and kind of make it look good before they take that show on the road. And now they're talking about taking this show on the road to Chicago. O Block, you up. They're coming straight to O Block. That's the first hood I know. They're going to touch Southside, but I know they're coming to O Block, first out the gate. Why? Because Donald Trump says we got a crime problem in the United States of America. Even though crime has been steadily declining, especially like I highlighted on the last stream, or one of the other streams, black mayors across the nation are leading this decline in crime across in their cities. Coincidentally, these are some of the same cities that Donald Trump is talking about releasing this National Guard unit to bring the violence down. They literally call DC Chocolate City. I don't know if any of y'all in the chat were aware of that, but DC has been called Chocolate City for a long time. And then one of the clips that's making his rounds, Donald Trump talks about the National Guard troops hitting the block, seeing a group of kids, the kids just scatter like roaches. They don't know what the kids are up to. They just like, yeah, we seen the kids scatter. Yeah, that's what we're on. Yeah. Intimidation tactics in your neighborhood, in your community. YNs, Hebrew Israelites, slimes, gang, twin, whoever the fuck you want to identify as, military, all that other bullshit that you want to call yourselves. What are you going to do? Because before the election, y'all was telling me that Kamala was going to be the one locking niggas up. Now Donald Trump is sending National Guard troops in your community to lock your black ass up. Jesus Christ. So I ask you again, what the fuck you going to do? Now that Big T is coming to your block. If it hit Liberia, Little Haiti, Harlem, BR, he coming for all that shit. Trump is about to put National Guard troops on the streets, armed. We're seeing a literal Nazi-style takeover happen before our eyes. They've severed and disrupted the educational system to the point where people don't know their history, taking the education away from the people. A huge disinformation campaign to the point where you don't trust the traditional media outlets. Even though they're telling you the truth, you don't want to believe the truth because they've sowed so much doubt and disinformation out there that you just don't trust it. A leader in place that wants to put policies in place that will cripple us economically and make you dependent upon not the government anymore, but individual businesses that are stepping in to fulfill those needs and services that the government once provided. Housing, food stamps, things of that nature. Those are going to be businesses that operate that stuff now. A Gestapo police force that only answers to him. Why do you think he put Pete Hegseth in the position that he's in? He put someone that has ties to white nationalism in charge of the military. Why do you think that is? So when he wants to create a National Guard force, he doesn't have somebody say, well, you know what? The law says you can't do that, Mr. President.